You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit! I've been waiting for you! Enough! I give up!
You're not going... Quick! Ka! Go! Quick! Ka! Whoa!
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come.
What's the meaning of this? Why are you wearing out? things. You must have stolen them. You'd better pay me compensation, you blackguard.
I'm sure we can sort this out.
How dare you? You'll give every...
Listen. I feel a bit awkward about this, but the
Oh, for Christ, keep it and keep your seat.
Greetings.
Te aveți bactalo, Romea.
Greetings to you. What will it be?
show me your wares.
Nothing to your liking.
Show me your...
Thank you, and take care.
Whoa!
Go! Car!
I'm at your service, sir.
Was möchtest du, mein Herr?
I'll have a look at... Let's talk about the price.
Das... Ei, Danke. Das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr.
Quick!
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
You wouldn't send a dog out in there.
I heard you're in need of money, friend.
Aye, true enough. I need to pay the tithe and give something to the church.
What would you like?
What do you have for sale?
I'd like to discuss the price.
Very well. Finally, a reasonable sum. I'm glad you found what you were looking for. Looking for, sir?
This'll take a bit longer. Fine. Now to temper it.
Good day.
God, that's not good. Oh, kurva. Burning it. Halfway there. That looks like it's almost done. All finished.
Lord be with you.
About Nickford.
Got that sword?
You wanted a sword?
That's perfect. I don't think you're a...
What about Nick?
Nickvad asked me to do something for him. He must have admired my devotion to Lord von Berghoff.
You mainly appear to be devoted to idling. Shouldn't you be carrying sacks like the others?
Either way, Nick looked troubled and not very healthy. He wanted me to fetch him something he lost outside, and I told him I would. But then Nickvad clutched...
That's all?
Aye. I'll be going into...
I'll tell him.
So, I went to see my brother.
God be with you. Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift. Well, I've got half finished. This'll be done in no time.
Ave Maria.
Careful.
About that lost alchemy book.
Please tell me.
Not yet.
Tell me what you've learned.
It looks like Nickvar. He told Regina it would restore his youth. He must have spent a lot of time on the privy at the training grounds below the Crone. Bertha, when he wasn't shitting or writing notes to servants, he asked Hirsch to bring him something from beyond the castle, and then he
What do you think of...
The three of them
Well, you've forgotten about me. I kept telling Nickvard, don't, and what does he do? It sounds like it happened in the privy. Please look outside the castle under the...
I hear there are
Again, is anyone...
Aye.
That's the only...
What do you think?
Occasionally, even Gregory the Great, the devil as the... How do you imagine the form?
Like the sort of...
An interest I usually hear. Anything else?
What kind of task?
Rare ones, lad.
Why doesn't Lord von Burgov...
It's politics.
All right.
Briefly...
Or maybe you could start with why they captured our...
That's obvious, as King Wenceslas's rejection of our high nobility started to annoy them. So, they joined forces with his brother, the Hungarian King Sigismund. A year ago, they got together and captured Wenceslas in Prague, and Sigismund had the royal castles occupied. They secretly took the king to Vienna, where his brother is still holding...
So von Burgov and the others want Sigismund to be king?
Not at all. I think that's why Lord von Burkhoff received your message. He's trying to find new allies.
What does the royal chamber...
I understand, lad.
Yeah, exactly.
Sir Otto von Burgo is the royal chamberlain. Subcamerarius, in Latin. He's one of the 9. He manages the royal towns and monasteries.
Why does Sir Otto have to be in...
Because that's the seat of the royal court. And our Praga Caput. Prague is the heart of the... If you want to be somebody, more to Moravia.
Excuse me, but...
And what else should I call a
But now he's fighting for...
Jobst has changed sides. But Wenceslas wasn't even... Yes, indeed. He might even...
Who are among Wenceslas's opponents?
Who do you think? The most powerful are Henry of Rosenberg, Henry of Hraditz...
But we serve Sahanish of Lipa.
Exactly. They're representatives of the lower... On the contrary, boy. It's only thanks...
About that lot...
Please tell me...
I'm sorry.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
So, how...
Sir Otto hired me in Prague as his bodyguard, and I reckon he sensed a band of scoundrels.
How was your company?
It was well planned.
What went wrong?
Hard to say.
That's all there...
If you really...
What do you mean?
It might have come down, like I say.
Why do they call you...
It's just a nickname, of course. Because of my... Once you win a few talks...
So you're
Indeed.
Oh, sorry.
No. There's no need. A man should...
You must have been honoured.
That's simple.
I see.
Depends what you mean. It was theirs. Sir Otto...
Sorry, but...
We each have our own path. It's...
What?
I wouldn't... I may come... And I didn't...
You became a...
That's right.
Where did you learn...
I've dedicated the... Well, fortunate...
I hope...
If you do, he's a man...
I'd like to...
Why not? I can show you how I teach the local men to fight with pikes. It's not that noble a weapon, but it's dangerously effective.
That sounds good.
Gladly. You start slicing the pike with a slow arc to yank the opponent's weapon aside. If you do it right... Now come and try... All good?
I'd like to...
Why not? If you're not afraid of fistfights, I'll show you a little... I was taught it by... But of course, first, it won't put a bloke down. Now come and try... Good.
I'd like to learn a new...
Why not? As you can probably... Our grandfather... I'll be happy to show... As you wish. The first thing is to realize a sword has two. These are exactly... Now come and try... Good. You've really got a knack for it. Keep it up, my friend.
Another senseless death.
Excuse me.
Didn't see that coming,
God bless.
G'day. Didn't see that coming,
Oh, fuck yourself!
Privies for the guards. Did he make a mistake? Or is he just messing with me?
Dear.
God be
Greetings
with
to you
you.
too.
Keep the peace. We'll stay here.
Come on, then. We're already in the fresh air. I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullock when it's time to sow winter grains.
I need to plough too, you know.
What if you lent me the bullock on the Lord's Day? You're not going to plough on Sunday, are you?
No.
Greetings to you.
And nor should you.
You must be Nick Vard, eh?
Ugh.
Poor wretch.
Starting to stink.
Blessings to you. Another senseless death. It has to be me standing over the body. What a fucking day. I'm always glad to see polite people. Get this!
Fucking terrible.
Just made peace. And then I heard him coughing his lungs up in the yard again.
Have a good bow on hand.
Which king would that be?
I don't know exactly, but when the king commands, his subjects have to obey, don't they?
Excuse me.
I came to tell you I managed to find Nick Vard.
Where did that madman wander off?
He's dead. Poisoned.
My God! Did you report it to the...
Not yet.
Once I get over it, I'll go to him. But what about that book?
About that book?
You know what? That cursed tome. Forgive me.
About that lost...
Please tell me...
I'm sorry. I'd like to...
What is this about?
God be with you. Keep the peace. And we'll stay friends.
I heard they're going to
Jesus
put down the
Christ be praised. And with you.
Sand colour cover, embossed. That'll be the book Crazel wants, but it's quite ordinary. Apart from being covered in shit.
There has to be me standing over the body.
God give you help. Oh, so you gibt's nur Ärger.
Was möchtest du?
I'll have a look at the ware. I'd like to discuss the price.
Das
Is this enough?
That's quite a... Ja, das ist fein. Danke. Das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr.
Greetings, my friend.
I have the book for...
Well, I must admit, I haven't...
I didn't even look inside.
You had a treasure like this? Well, this really... But why is it all covered?
Let's just say this actually under it.
Oh, refining saltpeter. Well...
So what now?
As long as...
What Bertold? I'm tired of flying back and forth like a rag...
Believe it or not, all this secrecy... It's time. We'll meet with you. You go ahead.
All right, then.
I'll have a look at... Word about the price.
Well, finally.
Go! Die!
Oh,
Quick! Quick! Die! Go!
what'll happen now?
Our last supper. With all...
Crazel, please.
And tell me yourself.
Like always.
He knows you now as well as we do.
I do tend to do that. Bonnie will start today. At least I'll finally see... Bonnie?
First of all, I'd like to thank you on behalf of the whole gang. We found 2 new partners. You and... So, it's time we started being...
Not yet. Let's pull up.
No, Z-Neck. First of all, I rather like them legs of his. And secondly, this whole time, you've been... But, so you wouldn't go nosing around, we always...
The miller here calls it tackets.
Tactics, you idiot. And everything worked out according to plan. With the help of Hermes Trismegistos and his successors, we'll finally complete...
Exactly.
Magnum opus. A great...
I see you've learned something after all. But no, the Philosopher's Stone...
Let's see then, Henry.
I think you're mint.
Well, Henry's not... Everybody wants to get... Let's start at the... My father was a miller as well, but I was never much... Even as a young boy, I loved running around lower... And my mother, God rest her, as soon as I grew up...
So you went to a university and...
Why not? My father worked his arm. I met a lot of remarkable people, but in the end, it only took a year of all that pretend... Most of the students and masters are just a bunch of dogmatic fools. They have their own... As was my case.
And what about you?
I realized I didn't need... The most important science is not so...
You mean alchemy?
Exactly. The art of combination and dissolution. I returned to the mill.
Keep it short, Crazel.
You're the one always asking questions. Once I tried mixing sulfur, charcoal, and saltpeter. I almost shit myself, I tell you. Explode.
What is it?
More than that, it makes
a very big bang.
I couldn't continue my experiments on my own.
So he initiated...
But we just still...
And we used up a huge amount of saltpeter.
By the way, the manuscript from that Hermes Tristy...
Only we didn't know correct proportions. And we found out...
Some fella called Black Bear...
Feuerwerkbuch.
We can believe our luck when we found out there's a...
And you...
It's a discovery that will change history. All it takes is a spark.
And what will happen?
As I said, we're about to have our last... Blackbird told never finished his book. Because he never had enough ingredients. But now, thanks to you, we'll see with our own eyes what a barrel of black powder can do. I hope you're as excited as I am.
Before we get started, there's something I want to know. This book...
Everything you'd want to know about, and especially how...
Do you really need that much saltpeter?
We do. Saltpeter, not even all the
What is it you're gonna...
During wartime, like it is now, a flammable... If we had a few big barrels of the...
All of us here are truly passionate.
What is it you studied?
I was supposed to become...
God has a path.
I was supposed to be a dyer, but
I was supposed to become a nun, but...
You know, I've already told...
How did a scholar and an alchemist become a...
Prague is a big city, and a poor student has no chance learning to shop with 5 fingers.
I've heard enough. Now I want to...
Let's do...
Indeed, it is.
Looks like it ain't working.
I'd say it works just fine.
This will change history.
What? I can't hear a thing. But I'd say it works just fine.
Black Pap? We're in the middle.
I hope. Take care.
Careful.
Black powder?
Imagine.
That dog of yours?
And now, but
We're in...
we try.
Let's see.
God be with you.
You know, I don't...
How should I...
Most guards and people stick...
That's all. We've been...
Have you not grown tired? I've told you plenty already.
Well, I know about the university, the...
That's a find yourself.
You really led me on about the gunpowder. A golem made of dirt.
Not exactly. I studied the writing, but they work brilliant. But...
So for the lab...
I'll do what I'm going to gather. That's up to you. Lure Samin has... You know...
That sounds somehow... Now I'm even happy.
The idea... Maybe it's smart if you...
I know where to...
Indeed.
What's new?
Nothing much, lad.
I'd like to...
Well, all right. Throw in a few...
What the?
God give you help, sir. Surely appreciate it. Is it really decent for a woman to stink like that?
The water makes me sick.
I...
I hope I'm doing this right. Eight, 9. Eight, 9.
Is this how they clean floors around here now? God bless you, sir.
Spending money on such a venture is not a good solution, in my opinion.
9.
As you say, sir, you would have little benefit from it. In fact, none at all. But as far as I know, at the time when the castle was sold, there was a proposal to exempt
I hope I'm doing this right.
Good day. At your service, sir.
Ah, you must have been the place you described.
You're right.
So where should I...
I was actually going to... It's upstairs, near Lord von Burgos and the Burgrave's chambers. I hear a mysterious door appears right next to the staircase leading to the tower. It must be...
All right, then.
Oh, Christ. I'm sorry. I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings.
I don't know yet. I'll have to see. You're always welcome here, good sir.
I came to tell you...
Huh?
Well...
I won't lie.
You're always welcome here, good sir. Christ, pardon me.
Oh, great. Another shitter.
God bless you, sir.
The place you sent me to was just another privy. I'm starting to lose my patience.
Oops, excuse me and my...
Where the hell are these?
Look around the staircase leading to the scribe's chamber, near the maid's quarters. It's between the palace below the crone and the tower. That reeking, hellish door must be hidden there.
I swear.
Of course not. I wouldn't do...
If there's nothing...
I'm sure you'll...
There are times...
Greetings.
I'm just making a fool of myself. Blacksmith?
Let me guess.
I'm done.
There's no need. You made so much noise, the demons all... Crud! To think, I'd three...
So you were just waiting?
Not at all. Next time your belly's...
I feel like I've been possessed by a demon.
Have you lost your sense? Try me, lad.
You're lucky I don't have the...
Oh, luck. See you...
What do we have here?
I took care of those demons. They shouldn't be a problem anymore. I didn't see or hear any.
I reckon it was... Hopefully things most
I decided I can still smell that.
He tries that prank on all...
You knew?
I wouldn't want to...
Anyway.
Trotsky Castle. Hell chairman of the... Thanks.
I didn't fight Lucifer. I'm glad I could help.
And I'm glad that all I have left to do... There's always some... Also, don't... You... Nevertheless, since the minions of hell didn't reach the castle's...
Does the name Nick...
Yes, but I haven't...
Nick Vard is lying dead outside Trotsky. He apparently overestimated his...
Are you serious?
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. What do you need?
I'll have a look.
Thank you, sir, and come again.
I'm ready. We can go.
We can't. We wouldn't. We'll meet at the second gate.
I'm ready.
We can't. We'll meet at the second gate tomorrow.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Hi-yo.
Huh? Phew. It's just you.
I'm ready.
We can't. We wouldn't make it to Nabokov and back by sunset. We'll meet at the second gate tomorrow at sunrise.
What is it you need? Jesus. Christ be praised.
His lungs up in the yard again today.
Not a chance. That old Cooper.
What?
I'm ready. We can go.
That's great, but in this dark, we'll meet at the second...
Afraid it'll go bad on me soon.
Fuck. Well, I don't think I could tolerate another day.
Aye.
Or 5, which... Look.
Nah, don't worry about it.
I'm in... Talking of debts, there's one... That herb-woman, Bozhena.
Aye.
I gave her my word.
Don't worry about it.
You did? My word, Henry.
Thanks, Hans.
How is she getting on, actually?
Not on account of us, no.
Jesus. But right now, I'm not in the mood. It's high time we set out so we can...
I'm ready.
Let's mount up.
Christ, what now?
What are you doing?
What?
It's nice to be out under the open sky. I was feeling really cramped in those gloomy corridors up there. But I can't deny, this is a real fucking castle. I've never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress in comparison. Von Bergov certainly knows how to make an impression.
That's true. Von Bergov must be loaded.
I expect the office of the Royal Chamberlain is a nice earner. Or maybe he shits gold ingots. Fuck. This place makes me feel queasy. Memento mori. I could have croaked here and gone off to join my old man in eternity. God rest his soul. And he'd ask me, "So, son, what great deeds have you achieved in life?" And I'd have to tell him, "Well, Pa, I fucked everything up royally, and then they hanged me for poaching." Christ on a stick. I can't have that. When I go to the next life, I need to have something better to tell. A whole lot better.
Well, you'll be telling him how you put a stop to the war in the land, saved King Wenceslas, and brought peace to the people.
That doesn't sound too shabby. Only, how to actually achieve it. to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
How can I refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Troskovitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So, get ready. Forward!
Go!
Go! Show what you're made of!
Go! Go! Quick! Quick!
Christ, yeah. Oh, I needed that. My head feels a lot clearer now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with me, old pal. I'll even forgive you for having the audacity to beat me, blacksmith's boy. And I'll even reward you for your horsemanship. After all, the lords of Perkstein don't neglect their loyal subjects.
Thanks. A generous master is a good master. That's a piece of blacksmith's wisdom.
And a satisfied escort is a good escort. That's a noble's wisdom.
I can't disagree. So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing that's clearest to me is I won't be trifled with anymore. I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they have the honor of addressing.
I'm with you on that, noble sir.
Splendid. So, forward to Nabokov. The sooner we get that out of the way, the sooner we can finally start dealing with more important matters. Oh, Dentes Fortuna, Juvat! We turn right here.
I was thinking about our mission. What do you think of our prospects with von Burgov?
Well, we haven't got off to the best start, have we? But I'll do everything in my power to ensure we succeed. Hanush, Radzig and Jobst are depending on us. If they thought it was a lost cause, they wouldn't have sent me. They'd have sent, you know, someone less important. That's diplomacy in a nutshell. If you're serious about something, you send someone important to add gravity and show respect.
And why am I here?
Maybe it's already known that you're Radzig's son and ward. So not just Hanush, but Radzig too sent someone important to him. That speaks for itself.
Interesting idea. I like it. I feel a bit better. Like I belong somewhere and can do something big.
Exactly. Nobility brings responsibility. Never forget that.
I'm glad you feel better.
So am I, my friend. So am I. We still have lots to do before we go back to Ratai. And I was afraid, you know, that I'd fuck it up. And I almost did. But I'm not afraid anymore. Now I see it as an opportunity and a challenge. Any old fool can manage simple tasks. But hard ones, they require a man like Sir Hans Capon of Leipa and Perkstein.
And Henry of Skalitz.
Aye, he faces the hardest tasks of all.
So, we're here. What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to greet us. And hopefully not like they did in Trotsky.
Hey, so Yaramir don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me immediately.
Can't be done. Sorry about that.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Bergolf. So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word. You got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will. Just wait and see.
Come along. Sir Yaramir will be here any moment.
See?
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Yaramir of Nabokov, at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am honoured, Sir Yaramira. Sir Otto von Berghoff asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to parley with you in the matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times indeed. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort in the tower.
An excellent idea. If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Pelzel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
15 horses? My word, sir. You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir, how did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long, complicated story. But I'm guessing von Berghoff didn't send you here to find out how well off I am. Or did he?
No, he didn't. I apologize, Sir Yaramir. So, let's proceed to the real reason he sent us. Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Yaramir very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I welcome you to our little place. It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it here. It serves us well. How was your journey? All good?
Aye. Lovely country. A feast for the eyes.
Well, that's nice to hear, especially from someone from far-off parts. But I must say, my throat is dry. And maybe yours too, eh? Come along with me. We'll soon fix that. I'll make you feel at home and we can have a chat. As I said, the fortress may be small, but the work never stops. Right now, we're repairing the fortifications down there, so don't get under the lad's feet. But you can drop in on Pelzel and check how he's looking after your horses. We're rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork, so don't all be shy. He's
Good to
likely
see you.
play if he finds himself at a loose end.
God be
At
with you.
least he'll show you how you're better.
How's the watch going?
Right
Not
you
bad.
are, Michael. You can rely on me.
And you, Ertul, have you got shit for brains? You've got a guess, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't know.
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right, I'm going.
So you've heard then. I hope you won't disappoint Svert and pass some time with him.
How about trying your luck at dice?
What game would you like?
Now how about not...
Let's play. Fancy a game of... dice?
Come on then, show us what you can do, unless you're playing for the first time.
Henry, a word with you.
So that's your plan, is it? Finished. Your turn. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. My God! Oh, come on! If I was you, I'd take it. My God, I'm done. Well, that's no great loss. You didn't have much anyway. These ones here. What? Oh, come on! These ones here. God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends. What? Oh, come on! What a throw! That's quite an art. These ones here. Damn it! They're yours, lad.
Henry, a word with you.
These ones here. What? Oh, come on! Great! And it's mine! You're out of luck, my boy. It was close, but now the badge is mine.
I heard Lord so.
He's calling his loyal men.
Now you're talking. It's about time. They've been How many men does Lord...
It seems to me he has plenty.
Well, I bet my left nut Lord Yaromir will send me. Why didn't von Berghoff send one of his own instead of...
Well, I suppose he wanted to show...
Ah! The way of the noble. So your master, Lord...
One of the most significant...
Well, you're lucky, and you're his what? Yeah, pay...
His escort. I give advice when he...
Fair enough. I get it. Well, I envy you a bit. But hey, you've got time to... We can do something.
I accept your offer.
Then you're the right... I don't want... Nothing interesting about...
You
couldn't have put it...
Let's do...
You don't have to... We've got some... We don't want to...
That's sense.
We'll do it in a little...
Give me a long...
You must fancy you... Give me a moment.
Watch out! Michael is one of the best fighters around.
Ah! What the... Ah, shit! What the... Oh! You son of a bitch! Ah! Lord Neighbor! Kurva! I'm wounded! Oh! You son of a bitch! Ah, shit! What the? Ah! What the? Oh! You son of... Whatever. You gave me a walloping.
A good fight.
Yeah, I'd say.
Lord Cape...
Ha! All on it. Here you go. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Clara. She'll be in that house beneath us. She'll be happy. I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing on... Or try Pelzel in the stables. And if you want to train some other battle skills, you can practice archery.
God be with you, my friend. Greetings to you, friend. Well, Henry, fancy a game of dice? Hail.
Good day to you.
Tell me.
Nothing much. What's worse, but tomorrow will...
I know what you...
The present...
You have...
Aye.
Good.
A couple of poached... God be with you.
Careful.
If you're hungry, I left something outside on the table. It's all yours. No doubt you're used to better fare, but it's all we got. So I hope you won't mind.
Any idea what that was? Careful!
Well, I never. The great warrior himself has come to visit. I can't remember the last time anyone beat Michael. You didn't hold back.
Well, you didn't make it easy. And that's good. I don't like fighting with wretches who haven't a chance in hell.
It's a shame there aren't more like you. Now, let's have a look. What kind of hosts would we be if I sent you back to your lord in that state?
Yeah, true. The main thing is that my lord is content, and I don't disgrace him.
Well, I've done...
Aye.
I'm glad. Will you tell me who you are? Oh, I'm Clara.
I'm not a knight, actually.
Oh,
Knights are a separate class.
please...
Knight is the title of part of the lower nobility. But that doesn't mean that they're genuine dubbed knights. To be dubbed a knight, take the oath and so on, you first have to serve as a page for some time. And then you perform some great feat, like heroism in battle, and only then are you rewarded with knighthood.
My word. I had no idea it was that complicated. I'd love to hear more, but I have to go and get some more herbs. I'm running low. Would you like to come with me?
I will be only too happy to escort such a comely maid.
Comely? You'll make me blush. Come on then, let's go. If I don't get back soon, the sick will start to treat themselves with schnapps, and that wouldn't do. Shall we go? Our little fortress doesn't impress you much, I suppose. You must be used to real castles. Actually, that's why I'm so pleased you're here. A bit of excitement at last. Tell me more about knights, or better still, about yourself. Where have you been? What have you seen?
All right, then. Some time ago, my native region, far from here, was plagued by a gang of bandits. I tracked them, and it wasn't easy, until I found their secret stronghold in an abandoned village. A battle broke out. I fought my way to the loft of a run-down church. There, I found their leader and killed him in a duel.
You really aren't any run-of-the-mill man-at-arms. At least I have nothing to fear when I'm with you. Tell me more, please.
Once, I was on the trail of this scoundrel, but the sly fox hid in the cloisters of Sasau Monastery. So I had to become a novice to track him down.
Good heavens! So you're actually a monk?
No. I entered the monastery under a false name, so I'd say I'm not a real monk.
That's good to know. Thank you for telling me your stories. It's nothing like my life. I just patch up the lads when they come back cut up and bruised, like last time. But I have other talents too. This really is a lovely spot. If it was up to me, I'd just lie down in the grass and take it easy. But I can't.
Why not?
I have to gather herbs to treat the wounded. When the ointments and concoctions run out, they reach for the liquor, and if his lordship found out I was dawdling, he'd have my guts for garters.
Does Sir Yaramir treat you badly?
Not at all. He's a good master, but strict, I can't lie. Still, now you're here, you can help me with those herbs. Then maybe we'll find a moment.
For dawdling? I can.
Maybe I'll tell you some stories in return.
Sure. I'll be glad to help. What do you need?
I need marigold, a lot of it ideally. Then poppy and some... It all grows in the glade.
All right.
Thank you.
I've got everything.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot. You've really helped me out.
You promised you'd tell me something.
I will. Don't worry. But first I want to show you something. Hurry.
Now tell me what's so important that you couldn't tell me back there in the glade.
I wanted to give you a riddle.
A riddle? Why?
You'll know soon enough. Now listen. I bloom in silence, a petal's grace, a delicate charm in a hidden place, a whispered scent, a subtle ploy. What am I, elusive and coy? Solve this riddle, unlock the joy.
The only petal I see here is called Clara.
The right answer. And now for your reward. I hope they didn't hear us in the fortress. People wouldn't half talk. If you're as good as that on the battlefield, may God have mercy on your enemies.
I'm not so considerate on the battlefield, because as a true knight, I must do everything I can for a damsel in distress.
You'll soon be a begging knight if you carry on like that.
What do you mean?
Well, I can grind the seeds and the like, but not every damsel in distress knows the recipe.
Should we stay a while longer?
No, up you get. I've got enough herbs and the sick are waiting. Pass me my clothes, please.
Sure. I should get dressed too.
Farewell for now, Henry, and thanks for your help. I'd love to give you more of my time, but I have to prepare the herbs as soon as possible.
Hey, sir, got a moment? I'm going into the woods to collect dead wood, if you know what I mean.
Aye. Dead wood for kindling. You can never have enough of that. The nights can be cold, can't they? Very wise.
Well, Henry, fancy a game of dice?
Leave that door alone, will you? Greetings. Do you...
Well, it's nice to meet...
Is that so? Me and my brother wanted to get... I'm still...
Henry. How's trade?
Well, I wish. If I could make... We just keep it.
Tell me about it. Folks don't take...
You took the words out of my mouth. And if you saw the work... Wait...
Hold on. I'll go down.
What I mean? Besides, you get in the way. Better go and play dice with...
All right.
I know you...
You said you have a brother.
Aye. The poor bloke... Oh, he does any work, he'd be better. Have you got any...
I have my lord.
I understand. What?
And what's your...
My lord? Doesn't... I reckon it's... See you later, my friend. Get out of here.
I'd love to give you more of my time, but I have to prepare the herbs as soon as possible.
Well, Henry, fancy a game of dice?
Would you like to throw some...
What game?
Let's play...
Let's...
Oh, Fortuna, may the best player win.
It's a good thing you've
These
come.
ones
We're all
here.
finished here. Now back to Trusky. Time to get back in the saddle.
Damn it! They're yours, lad. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. These ones here. What? Oh, come on! Like they say, your loss is my gain. Finished. Your turn. My God, why? Why do I even play? I'm sorry, but your lord is ready to leave and he looks pretty impatient. Shouldn't you join him? What? What?
Excellent! My favourite, the mission is fulfilled. And he promised to send some men. What about you?
I had a great... Michael, the garage...
Did you win?
Of course.
Sorry, But now back to our duties.
I agree.
Yeah. But it's good. We'll pass on to Yaramiri's mess.
Of course.
Welcome back, Sir Hans. Henry?
Greetings.
I'm glad you got back safe. Now let's... Lord Capon.
First of all, Sir Yaramir, he was most troubled by the news about the ambush on your company.
The reserves are being assembled.
But Lord Nebak had a lot more men in his fortress.
That's true. He insisted he couldn't send more men. He needed a...
The fortress is on an outcrop. It could be held by 5 men with one arm tied behind it.
That's probably true. But some of the men you saw and the contract he signed with them, if he were to send them out into the field, he'd have to... So he's sending his own armed men, who are his...
Nebag has hired men?
Around a dozen.
Interesting. Thank you, gentlemen. But we haven't been idle either. We caught one of those bastards.
What?
A stroke of luck.
And?
It turns out he...
What about...
That is just it. The men are superstitious. So they just beat him a little.
Damn!
I thought you might also... I don't know what you think about such... But if you want to try and make him tell you where his gang hides out, and I will be in your debt. And if someone...
I have a whole list of...
All the instruments you need are right...
I'm surprised how... But I haven't forgotten.
I'm glad. You have already surprised me once or twice. And if not, nevertheless, something that might...
I'm afraid while you were away, I spent my time...
Nomad.
I know. I cannot deny I would rather. Now, my personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz, also known as Black Bartosz. So if you want to take your... you will most like... That is all.